What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and ranking our top quarterbacks right now in college football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, I do got to say, I don't feel like there's that many quarterbacks that I would say are good or quarterbacks that I'd even use at this stage. I feel like, you're only going to see, I don't even know how many are up here, 20 quarterbacks maybe, just because after these 20, I just don't know who else there's using. Maybe the 83 Starbuck would be the only other option, but the 84 Starbuck is so cheap, Starbuck, that it's just like I don't see the reason to use him. If you guys are interested in sports betting at all, make sure you do it the right way, do it responsibly always, and do it to beat the books. So for me, I love using OddsJam. It's my source for getting the best odds for everything. You can compare the odds on every specific book. You can do arbitrage, which you're guaranteeing yourself money if you have Bet365 and BetMGM. Bet whatever you want on both of these, and you guys are guaranteed profit or positive VV. Again, I wouldn't obviously bet all of these, but find what you personally like. Like, do I like Cutter Crawford over 5.5 strikeouts? And again, if you have Bally Bet, boom, I would bet that 100 plus 160. And you're not guaranteeing yourself profit, but what you are doing is guaranteeing yourself an advantage. So this is my source when I do sports bet, the only website I use. And it really does help me out, helps me benefit and profit to a position where right now I am honestly, guys, in the position where I can only bet on a few sports books. The rest of the other sports books have limited how much I can bet. So that's why you guys only really see FanDuel, Caesars, and DraftKings, who I'm even limited on DraftKings as well. But definitely, if you guys are into sports betting at all, OddsJam is what I would use. The link is down below in the description. Try your free trial out. If you like it, you can continue it. If you don't like it, it's absolutely free. Now, as we dive into it, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 10,000 subscribers. AJ Swan, what are we talking about with AJ Swan here? F tier. He is so slow. I know he's going to throw the ball well, but when you are as slow as AJ Swan is, it's hard for me to be super high on the card. It's really that simple, that easy. I'm going F tier. Roger Staubach, 84 overall. I'm still putting him at C tier. There is going to be one thing you see a lot of when you watch my videos, and that is Staubach love. I am in love with Roger Staubach in college football 25. I think the card is a beast. Now, here's the deal. We're going to act like this Will Howard is an 89 overall. I couldn't actually get the 89 card art Will Howard in. But when he does get to an 89 overall, he becomes really solid, even better than the 84. The problem is his speed doesn't go up as much as I would have liked. So I'm going to put him at B tier just for the sole fact that I wish he was a little bit faster. Cam Rising, he's not good either. He's not the worst, going to throw the ball well, but when we're talking about our best quarterbacks in the game, I think I want to go F tier. He just is not the quickest. I think D tier is where he belongs. I just don't love the card. Chandler Rogers, fast. I don't know. I maybe used Chandler Rogers enough. I know he's quick, but outside of that, what does Chandler Rogers really give you? Well, guess what? We can look at it in this video, and let's go look and see what Chandler Rogers does give you guys in college football ultimate team. 83 speed, decent accuracy. He's fine. He is absolutely fine. Just, again, not my favorite quarterback in the game. Grayson McCall. I've heard really good things about Grayson McCall. I've heard that his throwing motion is really good. I've heard that he's really quick as well. And so when I'm looking at Grayson McCall, I'm thinking, for his price, are you guys able to do that much better for 20,000 coins? As far as an overall quarterback, though, with decent throw accuracy, decent speed, I feel like B tier is where Grayson McCall does belong. Maybe I'm too high on the card. I don't know, but I think that is where I want to go with him. Pat White, at this stage, I'm going to go C tier, even compared to Grayson McCall. The thing about Grayson McCall is he's going to throw the ball better than Pat White. I think Pat White, I liked him for a while, but I think C tier is the right spot. 85 Starbuck, B tier. You're going to see me be pretty high on Staubach throughout this video, and especially as you do get to the 86 and 88 versions. I think you got some of the best quarterbacks in the game. But Staubach, super complete, super good B tier. If you're not in B tier with Staubach, I just don't think you've used the card. Cade McNamara, I don't mind him. I'm going to throw him at D tier. I just wish he was a little faster. And I feel like every time I get hit or gotten hit with Cade McNamara, he's fumbled the football. Just kind of sad, but that's the truth. Lamar Jackson, I'm still throwing him at S tier. I don't know what it is about Lamar Jackson, but his ability to throw the football as well as run it, it's just kind of a rare situation that most quarterbacks can't be as good as Lamar. S tier for Mr. Lamar Jackson. Marcus Mariota, I don't think he's bad. I'm going to go B tier. I just don't know. I don't think he's as good as Lamar Jackson for sure. I think he's really, really good, really good. Maybe A tier. I just feel like it's gassing Mariota putting him in A tier. We'll see. I'll go A tier for now. This Roger Staubach, A tier for sure. Again, I love Staubach. You're never going to see me hate on this card. Just does it all at an incredibly high level. Throws the football, can run it as well. Staubach is a beast in college football Ultimate Team, and I just don't think Mariota belongs there. So I'm going to move him down to B tier. Maybe I'll move some of these other guys down, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Move Cam Rising down, move some of these guys down, all of them down. Then what I'm going to do is move McCall down to that C tier, because I do think that is that I like it just that little bit more. Tua, I'm throwing Tua at C tier. I don't like Tua whatsoever. I think, you know, when you're talking about the best quarterbacks in the game, he's a lefty. He just, to me, isn't as good as some of these other guys. If you like Tua, do what you got to do. If you want to use him, I'm not going to be the one to sit there and hate on you, but I do have him at C tier. JJ McCarthy, I've actually, to this day, not used JJ McCarthy. Played against him a couple of times, and I do think he is one of your more complete quarterbacks in the game right now. I just like some other guys a little bit better. So for me, JJ is going to go at that A tier, which is still really good. Vince Young, I'm going to go B tier for Vince Young, and it's really this simple. His passing accuracy stat is horrible. And you guys are like, what are you talking about, Ty? Come in here on CFB Fan, search by Vince Young, and you will see the throwing accuracy at a 58 is just incredibly bad. So he's going to get more reds than he probably should. And for me, that is a little bit of a red flag. It's why I'm throwing Vince Young at B tier. Josh Allen, one of your best quarterbacks in the game, S tier. If you've got Josh Allen, you've got an absolute beast. He's one of the best quarterbacks that I have used. And just, I was so impressed when I did use Josh Allen. Hit every throw, made some good plays in the run game, the scramble game as well. Easy addition in S tier is Josh Allen. Next up, we got Quinn Ewers, and this is another, in my opinion, S tier quarterback. We might have a few S tier quarterbacks, and that's okay because a lot of these cards are really good. Are cards that I've used and had or played against too, and have caused me some issues. Quinn Ewers is one of those cards I've played against him, and he has just been really good against me when I have played against him. This Staubach, S tier, no doubt about it. I think he's your best quarterback in the game. I'll be the one to say it. Nobody else thinks Staubach's the best quarterback in the game. I will. Card is just immaculate. Is Roger Staubach. Definitely a card I would recommend picking up if you are in need of a quarterback and have a lot of coins. Cam Ward, I've heard his throw motion is kind of weird. It's not enough for me to like overreact to it. I am going to put him in A tier just because I think it is something to maybe be a little concerned about, but it's not, again, enough for me to keep him out anything, you know, of anything more. I do think he still deserves that A tier. Weigman, just a little slow. I'm going to throw him at C tier. He was a little bit faster. He'd be a little bit higher, but with his speed, it's just tough to do much with Connor Weigman. Tim Tebow, on this quarterback tier list, I'm going to throw him at B tier. He's not one of my favorite quarterbacks in the game anymore. His lefty feels kind of broken, but he is still really good. I'm going to put him at B tier. I do think these guys at A tier are just slightly better. Just kind of a broken quarterback. I wish I could put him higher, but I do have more success with the 86 Staubach than I do with Tim Tebow. Salter up next. I do like his speed. I like his ability, but I think when you're talking about the best quarterbacks in the game, I can only go C tier with Caden Salter. He's not bad. I think that's where he belongs. Jaden Daniels. I don't love Jalen Daniels at all, I should say. I'm gonna throw him at D tier. And honestly, I'd like Salter enough to throw him at C tier. I like this list. I didn't include a lot of the core elites just because I'm not a big fan of them, but I do like where I'm at with this tier list. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. I still have Tim Tebow. I wish I could be higher on him. But again, it's just like he feels just slightly broken to me. Maybe I need to try revamp with Tebow, something like that. Maybe then he'd hit more passes. I don't know. You guys can let me know what your thoughts are on it down below in the comments. I'm going to go try revamped as we do speak right now. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.